when I was in 8th grade, I had a family called, let's call them the Mitches. Basically what happened is that we went to Cedar Point for like 3 days. Cedar Point is in Sandusky, Ohio. It's like an awesome theme park. It's awesome. I love it. The Mitches were well off. The dad was very successful and had his own business. And we ended up getting a cabin at the theme park.
Oh, cool.
So it was super nice. The Mitches weren't big fans of like making food. Being one of 11 kids, whenever we went on car or road trips, we packed like 1 million sandwiches, and we just ate sandwiches and snacks in the car. We never went out to eat because it was so expensive to do it. Yeah,
13.
I ate park food like greasy pizza, greasy cheeseburgers, soda, candy, all this stuff. And on the 3rd day, I'm like, I haven't gone to the bathroom in 3 days. And so we get on this ride called the Millennium Force. The Millennium Force is one of like the best rides out there. It's huge. It's like people wait forever for it. We waited like 2 hours in line for it. And I go on the roller coaster. Great time. Was totally worth the wait. Would have buy a fast pass next time. Don't ever wait in line. Buy the fast pass. And when I get off the roller coaster, my stomach goes, and I'm like, oh. Right when I get off the roller coaster.
Okay.
Like the second I take a step off of it. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. I start walking. And I'm like, I am clenching my butt so tight. I'm walking like a pirate with
This is the story you tell
on a first date. On a first date, I always tell it because it's. I want to see how they're gonna react to it. And if they laugh at it, I know I have a good one. If they're like just like or something like that, I might still be interested. But if they're like they don't care about it at all, then I'm like, all right, you're not.
How did you not care about it?
I'm like clenching like I have peg legs, and I'm like kind of walking like this and everything. I have to literally just stop and sit down on this like 120-degree pavement because it's hot as fuck. What I didn't realize is that because the pavement was hot, it was actually loosening.
No.
Right, because like heat relaxes muscles, and so I'm like, I need to stand up and sprint to the bathroom. Like the bathroom is easily
because your legs.
The bathroom's easily a quarter mile away. Like it's not close. So I get up and I can't make it. I can't. So I go behind this ring toss stand.
Oh God. Wait.
Okay, I'm going behind it. There's all these huge fur animals that are like, oh, I could pick my own prize kind of thing, right? Like I'm in a restricted area. I shouldn't be here, okay? I see this huge green dumpster, and I'm like, dumpster, dump. This is where it's gonna happen. So I just pull my pants down right next to the dumpster, and it's just a waterfall. It's just unloading. Like, and the thing is, this little, sweet 17, 18-year-old girl comes and goes, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my God!
I instantly, mid-spray, that's all you have to say, mid-spraying all this concrete.
On this dumpster.
Pull my pants up and I take off and I just sprint towards the bathroom. I end up making to a bathroom. I'm in there for like 30 minutes, just like, it's one of those where you need to like take all your clothes off. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a hard, like, it was such a hard movement where I took all my clothes off. I'm sweating. Like, I'm just in pain. It doesn't end. The story gets a little bit better. So what happens is I have these shorts. I end up making back to the cabin. I have these shorts that have spray on it that I throw into this lake. They're there forever. I just flew it. It's like a frisbee. I just chucked it in there. It splattered on a, like, it didn't hit the water. It hit a rock and it went like a wet, squishy sound hitting a rock. The sad part about this is I was the family member. Being one of 11 kids, I was number 7. And I got a lot of hand-me-downs as a kid.
I'm crying.
She's crying. But I was also the family member who stole my brother's clothing and shoes to wear them because they had nicer stuff than I did.
Uh-huh.
And I was wearing my brother Pete's brand new all white K-Swisses, and I didn't realize I had them on. So the next day we go back to the theme park, and I'm in line, and these 2 girls and this guy are like kind of like giggling, looking at me and stuff, and I was like, oh, maybe they think I'm cute. I was actually like very heavy set.
You had spray splatter on the white K-Swiss?
On my white K-Swisses. And finally, as we're like constant, because you know how lines go, like you go like this, and you go like this, and you go like this, like we would like meet up with each other halfway, and one of them says, I think you missed. and I look at my shoes, and on the side of them, it's just all this spray. It's just it's a bunch of poop, and it, like, you know the difference between dirt and poop, and you could tell it was like diarrhea on it.
This is from the dumpster.
And I'm like in line for an hour. I get out of the line. I go find a bathroom. I start wiping them down and everything.
How did you not notice that when you took them off that night and then when you put them on the next morning?
I don't know.
How did you not?
No clue.
Was there no fragrance? Like, you have to put your finger in the heel to get it pulled up. No, maybe you could work it from the bottom.
All right, so keep in mind, this is my older brother's shoes, so his feet were slightly bigger than mine, so I could just kind of like put my feet right in and not have to do anything with the heel.
Excellent point.
I couldn't get the brown poop completely out of it, so I had to throw those in the lake. And I remember going back home. And Pete, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry, man, but I remember going back home and Pete went right up to me and goes, "Where are my white K-Swisses?" And I said, "I don't know." He goes, "You're the family member who steals everyone else's stuff. I know you know where it is." I'm like, "Dude, I have no clue." Like,
what? Okay, so the 17-year-old-ish girl says, "What the?"
Yeah.
So she catches you.
Yeah.
So tell me how she caught you. I want to see it in my head.
Imagine the ring toss stand is behind this curtain, right?
Okay.
And the dumpster is right here. She saw me like this. Just like that. Like, I was sitting like this. She's coming around the curtain that way, and I look over. She goes, "What the fuck?"
Oh, so she saw you from this angle.
Yeah. What the hell? And when I turned around, I was looking at my pants. I looked over, and it looked like a flood. It looked like there was like a leak somewhere, like something broke. You know what I mean? It was so bad. She just
saw the fountain coming from her body.
The ring toss stand, people were probably throwing like, "What is that?" It smells like Bigfoot's dick. Like, what is that?